That time of year that when we break out the daily almanac, we see our average high creeping up into the high 60s right now. We'll come a little bit short of that, especially for Thursday and Friday, but hey, we're going to sprint past it for Sunday. Probably about 10 degrees warmer there than our average high. 7th and range line, beautiful shot. That cloud cover at one point in time, it was overcast over 7th and range line, and now we're up to 60 degrees. But look at that wind, now gusting at 25 miles per hour, and our humidity that started off at 75% this morning, now breaking all the way down to 38%. Temperatures aren't too bad. Light jacket will probably suffice. But one thing that we do need to point out is the combination of the wind and the humidity, because these are the gusts. Earlier we talked about sustained in between, say, 15 to 20 miles per hour, but now we're approaching some 30-mile-an-hour gusts out in Independence consistently around that 25-mile-per-hour zone. And look at this. It lasts from that Wichita-Salina line all the way to the Springfield-Columbia line. So it's really windy throughout the entire Midwest. No surprise there, those red flag warnings. That's the combination of the high wind and the low humidity. Whenever you see a red flag warning, just as a friendly reminder, that means the conditions are perfect for even a spark to spread into a wildfire and do so very quickly. We talked about just how windy it was from Wichita all the way to Springfield, and tell you what, it extends all the way to the south of the Red River, and then this mustard color right here, those are wind advisories, so it's kind of hard to get out of the way anywhere you are in the Midwest. We have been able to get out of the ray of the rain. Ended, say about 7:30, 8 o'clock for our far northwestern portion. We did see close to an inch of rain in Butler, Missouri. That kind of picked up the most, but no flood warnings, watches, or advisories in effect, as everything now has moved to the really eastern portion of Arkansas, crosses the Mississippi River right there, and then makes its way back up to the Great Lakes. So our next focus is going to be up here. Not so much the precipitation will stay dry, but it's that cold air that the jet stream forces down. Look at the trough really dipping below us right now. Past several days, it almost was running right through the central portion of the 4 states, but now, after it gets below us, that really feeds us cooler temperatures for not only our afternoon highs, but especially our nighttime lows. However, it is nice to see the severe thunderstorm risk map leaves us completely alone. We have shifted, though, to throw the elevated category in for portions of Georgia right there up through South Carolina, even Tennessee. And remember, this is the same area that was hit by the tornadoes just yesterday. Had them in 4 different states, and so they're going to have to roll back-to-back evenings of that elevated category. Back here in the 4 states, it's just fighting the wind. That's going to be the key thing for today. Remember, the red flag warnings, those last all the way until 10 p.m. Usually, we're able to let those lift, especially after sunset. This kind of gives you an idea about how serious National Weather Service is being if they're going to take them all the way until 10 o'clock at night. And then let's talk about these nighttime temps that Tanya and I were discussing when it comes to bringing the plants in, because our wind chills are going to drop down into the 30s, not only for tonight, but Thursday into Friday, Friday into Saturday as well. That gives you an idea of what it's going to feel like tomorrow morning. And then on Friday morning, perhaps even a little bit cooler as we throw some high 20s up there. So the nice thing is by the time we get to the afternoon hours, we get a nice little warm up. It's just kind of almost making sure not only the plants, maybe even turning the furnace back on at night. But we're going to be dry. That's the nice thing. And then as we push into the weekend, this is going to be delightful. Saturday, high around 64, mostly sunny skies, and then a little bit of a warm-up, if you will. 77 on Sunday. Really won't have the rain kicked in until Sunday night. So great looking afternoon. And Tanya, I'd love to point out that, look at it in between Saturday and Sunday right there. Overnight low of 54. Well, that's about our afternoon high for Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, no kidding. Right smack dab in the middle of that. All right, thanks, Michael.